Greetings. Welcome back indeed. Right. So, this star, while not being the most difficult, was very jam-packed, very claustrophobic, very lively, because a lot of these planet level 10s have fully spawned sectors, right? Or fully spawned Cerberus. So this planet, all three planet level 10s have an extra Phoenix, which is not that big a deal, really. And then one of them has a bomber, and then two of them have double bomber. So this planet level 10 right here is the maximum amount of Cerbs you can get in a planet level 10, as far as I'm aware, once everything starts spawning in. I got two planet level 10s adjacent to the star, so while I couldn't usually intercept an EMP, the destroyer, I did see an opportunity to. You'll see how I did that. But yeah, so typical setup. We got two leap brawlers and a vengeance ship in the middle there. And being so claustrophobic, and also technically only one adjacent bomber. I don't count the two that spawn with the planets because they're usually not adjacent to the planets, but I guess they kind of are now. Adjacent to the level 10 planets, I should say. So I started taking those out immediately because they'd be easier to deal with. Decided to, because there's no storms nearby, I decided to just take out this sector with the vengeance ship. Not only, dealing with it because it can, but also it will draw the fire of any bombers nearby. So I don't have to worry about luring out the bomber fire. So I got both adjacent bombers pretty early. I leapt onto here because initially I thought I was going to need to leap onto the destroyer for this planet. And I know that I can just save this one's leap for that. So I leapt onto here just to make things a little easier. Started killing the bomber there. Sadly missed the shot with the rocket drone, but oh well. So the destroyers are in. And so something I noticed, the Phoenixes were at the top of the sector here. And the bottom asteroid was pretty far away from them. So, just like in life, when you see an opportunity, go for it. So I waited for the right moment, EMP'd the destroyer. A little too late, but luckily there's another asteroid just outside of this range. And I managed to intercept and EMP it within the sector, which is a lot easier than trying to leap onto it and then taking its vengeance damage, but, to the face. So yeah, that was a nice little easy way out. And of course I did the same for the other one, but the intended way. So that's two destroyers down. I can focus on other things. Let the division ship take out the other destroyer once the bombers fire. I was moving my transport to my yellow star. That's why I took a second to do that. Left onto here. A nice vengeance. I would have chased the bombers down, but I wanted to kill the phoenixes outright, so I did that first. So that's all the destroyers taken care of, and that's one sector pretty much gone. So now I had a bit of a choice, so I decided, okay, well, once I got my transports and miners, once the civilians can civilize, I can decide how to tackle these sectors. Now, luckily, these are kind of bunched up, so I don't have to worry about any Cerberus that are just outside of my leap range here. So I started over here because this one was going to be a little bit more awkward to deal with. So also, there's no bomber in the sector either, so, take these way out. So I left onto here. Luckily, I killed all the sentinels under the Phoenix shields. moved a little bit so I could EMP the storm. Sadly, was not in range to kill or EMP the Colossus because it killed my rocket drone. Yeah, rocket drone got a nice hit on there, although it only hit the storm, but you know, that's fine. I have to move out of the way of the darts, make sure I don't get caught in that. And then I backed out, so that's a pretty good, start there. An easy cleanup with a full shield and EMP for that sector. I did the same over here, though I had to wait for these ghosts to spawn in. And also start moving the transports because I forgot to do that initially. Teleported there, probably didn't need to though. So I'll wait for these rockets to show up because I don't want to shoot down the rockets and accidentally kill my rocket drone. There you go. So I leapt onto here. A nice spot there. Probably should have leapt onto this asteroid instead, but that's fine. I moved over just to EMP the storm. Moved back. Rocket drone got a nice hit there. Knocked out some of the Serbs that were there. Yeah, some of this signal survived because double Phoenix shield and all that being random. Although luckily it was within the range of my my rocket drone, so it just shot them down for me. Lovely little thing. So yeah, that sector's pretty much dead. So yeah, this is kind of what I was going for with the routine. Taking out the bombers initially, knock out the destroyers on the way to the planet, vengeance one of the planets, and then start leaping onto the fully spawned planet level 10s that weren't hit with vengeance. And weaken them down and then come back to finish them off once the modules are off cooldown and the shields are fully charged. I saw an opportunity there to EMP all three of those ships, so I went for it. And phoenixes are rather slow. Can you tell I haven't had my coffee? Good lord. So I knocked all that out. A little bit of hull damage, but that's fine. Took that out. And I believe from here, luckily I didn't have to pay attention to my civilian ships that much because nothing was spawning that much. And also, everything being so close together, I can kind of see what's going on from across the star. Although, again, it is a little claustrophobic because I'm used to having some wiggle room when it comes to my transports. I can't just move to this sector when there's a bomber just chilling inside the planet level 10. Well, not as easily anyway. So from here, it was just loading, protecting, art boosting. I wanted to heal with this ship because, it can't really defend when it's dead, nearly dead. So I decided to use it to knock out this sector because, it's practically already dead. But it was a little bit more convenient just to heal this ship up and knock it out at the same time. So I did that. Again, don't really like using my vengeance for 2 planet level 10s unless I really have to. It's just more fun leaping onto there and just knocking them all out like that with the brawlers. So, but yeah, once again, really nice arts this run. Really good spread there. Got a couple of combats as well. So yeah, rather fruitful run as usual. Clearing, art boosting. So yeah, this was a pretty routine run. I liked it. No hiccups, no I guess there were a couple mistakes, but not that many. Sadly, I was trying to get a shield artifact for a corp mate, but didn't have time, and plus I guess I did get an art boost. I didn't see that I had enough for an art boost there. I assumed I didn't because I was running out of time, but oh well. But yeah, that was a pretty decent run, despite the awkward spawn, the jam-packed spawn. It was not that bad at all. So yeah, speaking on that, I might not. I might slow down the uploads on these because, again, I don't really like uploading the same thing over and over again. Unless something happens, But if it's something like this where everything's just fine, I mean, unless people really want it and they yell at me about it, I probably won't do more of these if they're, just like this. Unless I'm new, or if I fail miserably. But yeah, that is all. I shall see you around. Ta-ta for now.